Guys, today I have for you something really spicy. Title update 17.2 bully setup, which will absolutely destroy every goddamn elite enemy in the game without breaking a sweat.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
And the reason is quite simple, my beautiful bastard. This is barbecue chicken setup. Uncle Butcher in the building with another one. Long story short, in this one we are using pretty goddamn dope synergy. We have almost 100% bleed resistance in this build. And that's the reason why we can use BACKFIRE exotic SMG. Not only it's one of the dopest looking guns in the game, but actually you can gain 200% extra crit damage. Just look at this insanity. You can easily hold checkpoint with that stupid amount of damage. And we have 6 skill tiers as well. It's absolutely nuts. So if you're gonna throw everything in the mix, oh, but wait, as cherry on top of the cake, you have immune shield. And in this game, when you will proc your chest piece talent, nothing and nobody will deal damage to you, even if enemies will try to nail your head with bullets. When that immunity or immune shield will be procced, nowhere you will receive damage, maybe only from behind if somebody will flank you, maybe only in that case, but all enemies which will be in front of you will not be able to deal damage. And forget about bleed effect from stinger hives on Chunga's backpacks as well. You will be completely immune to that. And overall we have 70% hazard protection, so this build is absolutely nuts. But before we continue, quick word from today's sponsor, Diving.net. If you don't have enough time or good teammate, but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then Diving.net is set for you. They have absolutely amazing team on consoles. They will complete your order super quick. Everything happens through account sharing. This service has been working for many years. They have tons of customer reviews. You can check everything by yourself, but now with my promo code AIRBIDIF you will have 15% discount on absolutely all services. Amazing deal, so hey, maybe check these guys out. But now let's get back to this legendary BACKFIRE setup. It works in solo and in team play. Why this build will work in team play? Because I'm using Vanguard talent. What it will do for your teammates, it will actually give them bonus armor. If they are using Intimidate for DPS reasons, that will of course give them extra damage. Maybe system corruption gear, again extra damage. Lots and lots of benefits from bonus armor, especially for DPS guys in general, and in some cases even if your skill build runners are using glass cannon, that bonus armor can save their asses. But the reason why this build can clap some booty cheeks like that without breaking a sweat is quite simple, because we are using technician specialization. This specialization will give us that extra skill tier, which will allow us to use one more offensive or armor core attribute. It depends on your playstyle, but I would strongly recommend you to use one more offensive core attribute, because in this game actually more DPS is better defense. It's simple as that. And don't forget that armor core attributes will be counted towards your shield skill tiers, and in this one we have plenty of skill power. Also, disrupt grenades. I have said this million times before, disrupt grenades can be a game savers actually, because you can stab all the shenanigans, healing stations, drones, dogs, that all bullshit will go down with those grenades. And link a laser pointer attachment, which we will use on our second weapon. But our main weapon here is exotic SMG BACKFIRE. Not only this gun looks much better than your ex-girlfriend, but also it can deal stupid amount of damage, especially since we have maximum hazard protection or bleed resistance. We will not bleed, and we can gain those 200% extra free crit damage. And as you see, by completing legendary run, actually I dealt the most DPS, so it's pretty goddamn dope hybrid build. Crit chance, you can gain more crit chance. I have one attribute which can be rerolled for skill damage, crit chance, it depends on your preference, but 46% crit chance is enough for me. Bleed resistance almost 100%, so that's the reason why we are not bleeding. And overall we have 70% hazard protection, again really nice, so you will not take damage from burning and other shenanigans. For second weapon I'm using Kingbreaker with flatline, and one note, I forgot to apply 15% damage in my technician specialization skill tree to my SMGs. Yes, so my backfire actually can deal even more damage. I'm making so much build, so I forgot to apply or switch the 15% damage from shotgun to SMGs. Yeah, my bad. So my base damage would be over 100 with my backfire. So anyway, second weapon, Kingbreaker. Why Kingbreaker will work really well? It hits extra hard, and flatline will boost my assault turret damage as well on that pulsed enemy. For pistol, I'm using Name TDR pistol, and with this pistol I have actually maximum skill tier, and I'm using that pistol with insane. So I have 6 freaking skill tiers and almost everywhere skill damage. So actually this build will make really dope DPS with our skills as well. So that's the reason why this build can work in team play and in solo play. For the mask though, I'm using Name the Owl's mask with hell the damage, but since we are using Ninja Bike backpack, actually this mask now give us extra hazard protection and 5% weapon damage. So we have maximum armor here, 10% health damage buff, skill damage, bleed resistance, 5% damage, and additional 10% hazard protection. Absolutely nuts. For the chest piece I'm using Cheshka with Vanguard talent. 2-piece brand set bonus will give us 10% extra crit chance and of course hazard protection, and Vanguard will give us immune shield, and this shield will allow us to stack backfire really quickly, because now we can take all incoming damage, and in 5 seconds you can empty 2 magazines really easily, so you will gain somewhere around 120-ish crit damage with that immune shield, and after that simply take a little cover, peek here and there, and you will gain those 200 extra crit damage buffs really easily. For the holster, I'm using Picaro's holster. Again, combination with Ninja Bike backpack is really dope, because you will gain extra skill tier and skill haste as 2-piece brand set bonus, and Picaro's will give us extra 50% weapon damage that will work with backfire and Kingbreaker really dope and really easily actually. So again, pretty goddamn dope synergy. We don't need here any hazard protection. You can leave any stat there whatsoever. I'm rolling skill damage on my Picaro's holster. On my gloves and knee pads I have skill damage everywhere, because 3-piece brand set bonus from Eclipse Protocol gear set will provide us with freaking 30% hazard protection. It's absolutely nuts. Again, that's the beauty of Ninja Bike backpack in this case. This is the rare build one where Ninja Bike backpack actually works extremely well with our Picaro's holster, with Eclipse Protocol gear sets, all the hazard protection we have here, with Yal's mask, with the extra damage. So overall, top tier synergy. Our skill, our assault turret will deal insane amounts of damage. You could use even here deflector shield, but then you should switch backfire exotic SMG for something else, or maybe leave backfire exotic SMG if you will be behind the cover. Anyway, this build is absolutely nuts. Try it. Butcher drops the mic. Bye. And I think you have never seen anything quite like this, so try it.